Does it work now? Is it still weird? Oh, yes, it is still very weird. Don't know what the fuck happened with my fucking camera. There's nothing here that I really want to change. No, everything there looks fine. Crossbar. I don't know what the fuck that means. Alright, whatever. The fucking camera is tweaking like a motherfucker. It's really annoying me. So I'll turn it off again. Yeah, I could not fucking focus. So let's put some best chill step of 2024 Cosmic Hip Hop Coding Session. And gonna fill in the last fucking pieces here so I can finish the other fucking thing as well. Right? Like I've been just for way too long. It's close on fucking shit that I don't need. Skip this one. I don't need 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 this one. Don't need that one. And yeah, that's fun. So here is the table, which I have copied in, and there's for the other guy. So we're just literally just gonna fill it in and then write some stuff and then be done. Right? Like it's not hard. I just have a very hard time focusing at the moment because a lot of things. I mean, I slept quite a little because I tried to finish this thing yesterday and this fucking didn't, and then everything just sort of went like shit. So it is what it is. It happens, and now I'm here to finish it up. And I thought, well, if I turn the fucking stream on, then maybe that'll help my brain to like fucking do the thing I'm supposed to do, and not like, I want to play one more Blitz game of chess. Because lunch, right? Like, no, fuck that shit. Go do the thing you're supposed to do. I have so much fucking things to do, right? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let's see here. It is exercise 12. This one. You're supposed to fill it in. Wherever it is, here it is. 0, 1. Yeah. So. There's the confusion matrix, which is the one I want. Let's now see here. So 0, the true class, the first one. Yeah. So it's just not doing wrong in the training data, which is fine. It is 5923, 5923, and 0. Yes, and then for the ones here, predicted class, true class. Wait, so we are. Oh, let's hope I'm doing that in the right order. Wait, we can check in the training data which one has 5293. I know it says somewhere up here because I calculated it somewhere. Wait. So these are the ones, I think. I'm looking at it correctly. So here is 28923. Yeah. So that's the zeros. That's the zeros. So we are predicting 0. Predict 0 for true 0, and then 0, 1s are predicted as zeros. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Right. Go back down here. This is the one here. 52. And then we have, yes, it's just the matrix, the division matrix. And then this should be 0, and all the ones are predicted as 1s, which is, where the fuck is it there? 6, 7, 4, 2, right? Like, you guys, you fucking see, like, it's not hard to do what I'm doing, right? But it's hard to do it because it's not that I'm a bad person, right? It's just I have a hard time focusing sometimes, especially when things are messy and I'm stressed and such. Wait, I think I fucked this up. Let's see here. Unclassified is a 0, yes. Then kill that off. And train is the whole thing, right? Yes, it is training on the whole data set. So let's see here, and train is there. I calculated this before. Is it on my calculator? Let's have a look. It is 68448. Training data here. Those numbers are not the same numbers as these numbers. Let's see if they add up to the same thing. Maybe there's something weird. Maybe this is what I've written down here is wrong. 5923 5923 plus 6742. It is the same number. They are not flipped. There's just certain things which are just. Oh no! Wait. Huh? This doesn't seem right. Why have certain things been certain things? Because when I added the original things, maybe something wrong. I don't know. Wait, let me go up. It should be in 11. In here. It's the same number there, right? So if you add up these numbers here, those are not those numbers. Maybe those are different numbers. Where are those numbers? Where are these numbers? Where 6, 8, 4, 8 coming from? Because I don't think it's in my. Here, 6, 8, 4, 8. It's nowhere in the document, and I can't see it in here. It must have been right. It's probably from a different run of the Gaussian. The Gaussian? The k-means thing. So that's likely what it is. If it isn't that, then I am confused. But yeah, it's all the things which make sense. Like the number I'm getting makes sense, but the number that I had written down there originally don't really make sense to me. I'm sorry I can't show you my fucking calculator because my camera is acting strange. It's only when I stream as well. It's very weird. Anyway, so it is. Yeah, it's 12. It's here. We're looking for a question mark. Let us see here. EN train. There we go. That's the number. We go here and we write 12665. That's the number of training samples. And then they want the sum of classification. Their misclassification here is misclassification percentage. I should move back a tiny bit. I'm sitting very close to the microphone. Sort of, it makes me like feel like a little bit intense and close to myself, whatever. It's a little weird. Right, anyway, testing that up. Actually getting 2 rings wrong, which is kind of crazy. Let's think about this. Close. Let's see here. This is the 1, so we have 0 here, which is 9, 7, 9, and 1. It should be. God, I hope that's correct. That is creating a confusion matrix. I can check real quick. It should be correct. I'm like fairly certain it is, but CN. Yeah, it's literally making the confusion matrix. And importing the thing here. I'm importing that thing higher up anyway, so that's fine. So it is T train per train 0 and 1, yes. So it is the correct way around, which is good. Hopefully it's fills in. So yes, this gotta be correct. If it's flipped, then I mean they're gonna have to fucking tell me that I fucked it up. But that's what my fucking confusion matrix is showing me. So 1 and 1, 3, 4. Right, we can actually check that it makes sense, because if we check up here, the ones here there are more ones than there are zeros in the training data. So the way we have written it here would make sense. Wait, does it? I think they might be flipped. Because here we're saying that this is predicted as a 0. So we have more ones in the training data. So this thing is wrong. It's the wrong way around. Which is annoying. Is this thing the wrong way around then? Oh my fucking god. I think maybe the thing in here is wrong. It's very easy to make a mistake like this. The error's gotta be correct. I don't think that's wrong. So prediction train, T-train. So T-train is the actual training data, and then we predict. We have our prediction, and then we get all the errors. And then here we have the computer metrics. It calculates out this. Train here with labels 0 and 1s. So it should be correct, I think, but it's wrong. Or like them. Oh, accidentally moved the thing. Right, because if we somewhere we have fucked up something, either in the linear SEM, which is up here, we have a true 0 and a predicted 0. So then we know that there are. Let me do finger jump so I'm aware what I'm doing. That makes sense. So we'll do that one later, chat. So we know that there are 979. 968 plus 12 is 180. Yes, my brain was. I had the correct number. We know that there are zeros in the training set. And there are about 509 2 3 in the this is in the test set. In the test, the fuck test set in the training set. There are 6,743 ones in the training set, and 135 ones in the test set. So those, we know those numbers, right? You just fucking add them up here, right? Here it's even written out nicely for us. So now we can scroll down here, past all of these things, down here. So we know that this 5293 is the amount of zeros in the training set. So let's make sure that this is correct in here. 0, 0, yes. And we know that there are 6,742. I wrote the wrong number here. 46742 in the training set. Once in the training set. So when we predict one, we have one there and we have no errors. Yes. Right, then that is correct. But here, this looks wrong. Or does it? Wait. We know there's 980 in the test set. Yeah. There are that amount of zeros in the tested. Yes, and that's the predicted one there. Okay, no, okay. It was the correct way around. It was the correct way around. I am happy that we checked. Good. Good. I needed to make sure I got confirmed. Because this training set is a little more balanced than this one. Is it? No, it isn't. It's about the same. It's, I mean, fuck, let me do the math. What's the ratio? 5923 divided by 6742. It's about 87 and 980 divided by 1135. They're very, very close. Yeah. This just looked like a bigger number when I looked at it for a second, but at first I thought it was smaller, right? And I mean they're very, very close. It's a one percentage. What do you say? Percentage point in English? Percentage unit. That would be a direct translation of the Swedish word for it. Regardless, God, this fucking music is so hype shot. I am sad that you guys can't listen to it. Let me close up Discord there. Discord, please shut up. Go away. Thank you. We have to do this at some point, chat, but we're gonna do that a little later. Once this thing is done, this is the number one thing. I just want to get the fucking thing done. It's taking me so goddamn long. You're like, you just sit there and make sure you don't fuck things up, and it's genuine. I mean, it's not hard. So you can very much say that it's not hard, and in some sense, you're correct. And is it end test? Yes, this is end test. So this is this number here plus this number here. 21559. Yes, that's the same number. So that is very good. That is what we're expecting. I'm just making sure that everything is correct everywhere. Because otherwise you're going to scream at me. Well, unlikely, but you know. Number of misclassified. In the test set, there are 2. Don't need to do the math there. Did I write 13 in the other one? Or wait, down here. 0. Yes. And then here we have 2. Which gives us a misclassification rate. Where is the... There it is. We have a misclassification rate of 2 divided by this number here. Then take this times 1000. So we get in a percentage. Which would be 0.95. And that is 0.09. No, I don't agree. Or well, they're rounding it off at one more decimal than I did. But this is wrong. It should be 10 then. Or no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. If you look at the thing, I'm gonna do it here though. I like it more. I like it more there. Alright, cool. And then let's load it in. Make sure everything looks correct. Oh, it is being angry at me. What's wrong, little friend? Apparently we're missing a gua. Or things are unclosed somewhere here. Well, it... and... I think these parts here are not needed. Maybe this V space. I don't know what V space does, so I copied it in from the other thing. This thing is not complaining anymore. This is, however. Wait, let's reload. Did I fuck something up? I did! Let's go back. Like here. So here it compiles. It's just a little angry at me. At these numbers. That's the same number. Good. Good. Everything makes sense. Don't know if I should comment on anything on this. Those are my answers, and I wrote a little bit about it here. I mean, I could say it does good. But what the fuck's the point? Yep. Right, chat. chat. Let's see here. Where were we? We are finished with this table. We have filled in the table. I don't have much else to say about it, really. The small little text that's like, oh, right, yeah, because we have used since we have the labels, we can use the supervised thing. And we are going to use state vector machine. And more precisely, and then I say the vector machine, it's the soft margin SVM for binary classification, because we're doing binary classification because we have two classes. I don't think I need to explain that more. Training on the entire training set and predicting on the test data before gives the results presented in table 5. And then we have the table. I'm going to check real quick on my iPad if there was anything else they needed me to really say or do on that part. I don't think so. So this is exercise 12, which is here. No, it's just a 5-point little guy. Kernel tricks and data is never mapped into the future space explicitly, but by modifying the dual problem appropriately. Right. Yep, that was my favorite for exercise 13. Do you want to say something about it? I don't really know if I use the reverse data again to train a non-linear kernel SVM classifier using the Gaussian kernel. Train on the SVM with a Gaussian kernel using MATLAB's built-in function, or Python's SVM, and you put the kernel to RBF. Does RBF stand for again? Actually, I wanna let's can we get it here? What does RBF stand for? I should probably know what it stands for. In SVC. If I just write it like this, you should get what I mean. Kernel equals RBF. I don't know what it stands for. Radical basis function. Radial basis. Radical, dude. As we use the kernel function used in support vector machines, yes, to transform input data into a higher dimensional space where this becomes easier to separate the linear boundaries. Yes, I'm aware of. I just needed to know what that stood for. What do it stand for? I'm sorry, shit. The RBF kernel is matter defined as this thing here. Yeah, that does make sense. That looks like the thing we did on the lecture like many weeks ago at this point. There's been a whole Easter break. Well, break in quotation marks for me. I tried and failed on an old math exam. That wasn't much fun, but we go again in about a month. It's going to be fine. Copium. I've decided that I'm going to skew my time allocation heavily towards the math and essentially be okay with failing the exam for the C++ course, because I do not have I have the luxury to fail the C++ exam, right? I just do not even need the points. I took the course because I wanted to, and I thought it would be helpful and useful, and I wanted to do a little bit of C++, and I'm happy I did it. Right? It's one of those courses which, like, if you want to be a programming person, it is a good idea to do that. So that's good. And then I don't have anything else to say about it, right? Like, because originally, I wasn't originally going to get invited into one of the courses that I was taking. Like, I needed to register for something, but then a spot opened up in that course. But at that point, I already started a C++ course, and I talked to people who had done the course before, and they said, this is a good course for you to take, in a similar way that the database course is, right? This is one of those things that you should have probably done when you are at the university, right? So it makes sense, but I don't need the points. at the end of the day, I really just do not need the points. So it actually doesn't matter if I pass them or not. But I want to pass the project and such. And I'm a little curious. Let me actually very quickly go and check a thing, chat. I'm just going to close you down for a moment because I'm logging into some university stuff. Let's see here. It would be in Nordic, I suppose. Give me 1 second, chat. What I'm checking is okay. First of all, do we know? Yeah, okay. So that's on the 31st. When is this other one? It is. Are they on the same fucking day? No way, right? No, okay, that's the register thing. I want to know when the exam is. Okay, well, wait, let me go here real quick. That's the study period, that's the registration period. Yeah. I'm just trying to see when the fucking exam. Well, I should wait. Let me just really quick check that. This is on the 3rd, and this is on the 5th. Okay. Oh, I can literally do the thing in 1 day. On the 5th. That is very early, actually. Oh, wait, is it? It is decently late, it seems. It's pretty late. It's fine. They are one is in the morning and one is in the evening. I hate that it's in the evening. I tend to not do very well. That's 3 points there, and then the exam is 4.5. All right. So I take the 3 points regardless of how the exam goes. It's very sad that it's the first exam because it is what it is, right? Like I need to pass the other exam in order to be allowed to graduate. I don't need to pass the C++ exam to graduate. So it is entirely irrational for me to spend any time that could result in me failing the math exam. Allocating any time to that would be irrational at that point. So that's how I'll allocate my time. And it is in a month minus 2 days, I think. Wait, it's on the 3rd. Yes, it's on the 3rd in a month. That's a Tuesday. And then the other exam is on a Thursday. So Tuesday and Thursday, yeah, it's fine. I'm okay with failing the C++ exam. You know, I will allocate some amount of time to it, but it will be a very small amount of time, right? Because it is not rational for me to study to that exam at the moment. Because it's so fucking critical that I pass the math exam. Okay, good. Now I've looked up that thing. I get 3 points from that course anyway, which is nice. Do I need those? No. No, because I need to take courses in my specialization anyway. So those 3 are even useless to me. It's actually useless. Is that an A course? I don't know if like half points from courses even count towards your thing. I'd like to ask someone. Anyway, let's get back to this. Actually, I can need to pee real quick. So you guys will have to stay on the break screen for like a minute longer, and I will be back very, very soon. Having a piss. I'm sorry, chat. I love you. Oh, fuck. Right, chat, I'm back. I am motherfucking back. Let's get to it. Right. Right, chatters. Wait, I want to check a thing here. Wait, what is it? Is these things do things? Yes. So that's what we're thinking about. Can I turn that off? Yes, I can. Do I remember how to? No, but we'll figure it out. There's like a hotkey button somewhere. There probably are. Looking. Anyway, is it a bad idea to show you guys my maybe? Come on, this is where we want to go, and then we want to find the beat. iPad focus computer on the side. Yes, I want to remove this one. Can I like disable it? What does it? It says still seem to do it. I want to disable it. Okay, well. What does this do? What's the difference between this? Oh, then you can turn it on again, I think. Something like that. Right, so this other one probably still does things. If I go here and I go here, yeah, that still works. So I need to go in and click the BRB screen, but I can turn it off like this. So at any point I forget, I can just click that and it'll be good. So I can just absent-mindedly, there we go. I just click that button. It didn't do it. What the fuck? Did it? Oh, it did. Okay. All right. Because if I click here, then it still changes. In gaming, to the black screen. And then we go here and then right and then there. Okay. Cool. Oops. So what the fuck is this button even? I don't care. Okay, let's not get distracted. Chat. Fuck. You see my problems, chat? My fucking god. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Okay. One day I will probably, hopefully, learn to shut the fuck up and do the things I'm supposed to do and not other things. That hasn't happened yet. But one day it might, and that day is going to be glorious. Let's copy this guy in here and then kill this guy here. Bim bam boom. And then click the button. Is this the correct one? I think so. Okay, can we make this thing big for a second? Yes, it's this one up here. Where the fuck is my table? Table! Where the fuck are you? Is this boy not supposed to be here? What the fuck even is a V space? V space. Is this the only? No, it does exist on one other thing as well. It's here and here. Let's kill them because I don't know what they do. And if they are important, then they should tell me so. That's my opinion. Nothing changed there, so that's kind of good. Probably. We have an end tabular here. Do we even do a tabular anywhere? I don't think we do an end tabular anywhere. Sweaty table? Oh no, is that why? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know what to say. Regardless. Why are you wrong? Apparently I'm not allowed to do age. This guy's allowed to do age. Why the fuck am I not? Thing there, is that why? Let's try again. No? Still something wrong? Fucking hates my age, I don't know why. Let's kill the age, I guess. See if it helps. It did. I want my age back, please. I do like this. Does that do it? And then write some fucking text and boom. Because we want a fucking table below the text because it's annoying otherwise. There we go. Okay, maybe it just needed some text to cling on to. That is very possible. Let's see here. There's a new page there. I should probably have a new page here. Here, it doesn't matter. It's just a comment. Slash new page. I don't have any references anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably kill that, actually. Will I leave any references? No. Not that I'm aware of. So I'm just gonna kill these guys here. Let's kill this guy here as well. See did this. Should work. Should be fine. We're not adding any references to this fucking thing. There's no reason to have any references to this. This is just the thing. What is that? Yeah, cool. It's like 16 pages and then write more things and be done. Everything will be okay. Yeah, there's a little more things to do, but nothing too crazy. It's taking so fucking long, chat. It is taking so fucking long. I am so tired of this. To write something there, to write something here. I have to fill in this table here. So let me just start off by filling up this table. Let's see here. Where is my code? There is my code. That's not my code. Let's kill that because that's just a LaTeX code for the table. So it's in this thing. Oh no! What the fuck happened? I think. Oh right, because if you push the button there, it goes back to the thing. I think that is a thing. Yeah, we can close this thing. It doesn't matter. Switch of focus exercise session. Oh, that's a course I am not taking, so it's fine. Right, so we'll go here. And this is exercise 13 here. Where's my mouse? There is my mouse. Is this? No, cool. Yeah, I could plug it out. I'm dumb. So I had a problem with my second monitor that I was using yesterday. I think it was. I had it plugged in, and I thought there was something wrong with the HDMI encoding, but it doesn't seem to be the case because I switched out the HDMI cable. So in that case, it's something wrong with like the outlet of, and like, I mean, if that's the problem, I don't know if I can fix that anyway. So, it's still usable, but it's very annoying, and I barely use it anyway. So I'll probably just either like, give it away, or you know, I'll either give it away or I'll just throw it in the bin somewhere. Like it works, but those fucking pixels are really annoying. It's not a particularly like super nice screen anyway. It is. I got it from my dad a couple of years ago, like I would say like 5 years ago, something like that. It has run its course, you know. It has been in use, not by me that much necessarily, but like my ex used it a lot and such, and she lived here to play Pokemon and such, which is nice. Anyway, back to the thing we're doing. I'm fucking tired, man. I'm fucking tired. Let me read the instructions for the thing. Use the supervised data again to train a nonlinear kernel SVM using the Gaussian kernel. This is the thing here. We have code for that. We do things here. This is exercise 12 and 13. Yeah, so prep the data. Writing out some M's or some gammas, some mass. What the fuck? Then here we have some thing for the thing. It's just it's just a little data structure for the thing. It works. Here we do it with RBF with C equals 1. We fit the data for each Y in it. Like this is not anything special. Sum up the test errors. Display it on the screen. Gamma equals 10 is fucking terrible. So that's good to know. And then if it's better than this, then update it. Oh, and you can update. That's a thing, right? Yeah, cool. It works. It works. It works. It works. And then yeah, here it prints the best one. The Gaussian kernel has a scaling parameter theta, which in MATLAB is set to beta for some values beta. Similarly, for Python, the scaling parameter is set with the parameter gamma. Can you lower the misclassification rate on the test by tuning gamma? Present your best result similar to task E5. Filling in the following table. I don't think they mean E5, do they? I mean, sure. Okay. Yeah. We are doing the Lagrangian for the soft margin, so support vector machine. That is what we're doing in there. That is true. You are not wrong in saying that. But the fucking matrix, like the thing we're presenting, is closer to exercise, like the one above. Print your best result. Which one is my best result? It's 0.01. It's this one. Literally one error. But yeah, this even smaller one is also very close. But yeah, whatever. This one seems more sensible to me. Because it's, yeah. All right, let's fill in the things. Here are the confusion matrices. They look correct to my. There's not this thing open? Yes. There's ones down there, and that's are the zeros. So everything is normal as we are expecting it to be. Very nice chat. Very nice indeed. All right, let's get started. Here, and there. Can we split the screen in the thing? Wish I had a bigger. So I bought a slightly smaller computer than the old one I had, because the old one I had was a little too big. So I was like, well, that's clunky and annoying, and I will move around with this computer. That's the whole point of having a laptop, I said to myself. I feel like a fucking idiot because, yes, this laptop is very thin and it's very light and it's pretty small, and like brother drowns in my fucking bag, which is lovely. And it doesn't feel like I'm carrying a fucking toddler on my back like my old computer, who was fucking heavy, man. But this fucking screen is so goddamn small, and I hate it. Well, I don't hate it. It's not that big of a deal in reality, right? It is what it is. It's fine. But yeah. Okay, let's enter our things. So we have the correct labeled zeros, which is 5921. Oh, that's not a 9. That's a 9. 5921. 2. And then in the ones, we have a 1 and a 6, 7. I can actually fucking copy the number. What the fuck am I doing? There you go. Yeah, that's significantly faster. And then for the training, oh, wait. That's for the training data, yes. And then they want the end trains, which we have written up here somewhere. 2155. 2155. Big Dick Willis is apparently playing Dota. That makes sense. Dota is a cool game. I have never played Dota, actually, which is fine. It is okay to not have played Dota. Dota seems fun. I played League as a kid. It was okay. It wasn't that amazing. Let's be real. But it was an experience of all time. That much can very much be said. So that is that correct? Just making sure I'm not dumb. Yes. That looks correct. Let's see here. So it goes here 511 2115. And it is, oh, that's the test number. The fuck? Yes, that's the fucking test number, you fucking dumbass. Let's find the correct number. It's up here somewhere. Is that correct? 12,000? Yeah, that's correct. That is the number. That's the number we want. Bim bam. Bada bing. Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. This number here is this number here, and that number there. Wait, let me be clever. Boom. And then go into I'm sorry, Jet, you can't hear the music. That's not even what the music sounded like at all. It was not close. And then we take this number here, we copy this number here, we remove this number here, we put this number in here. Here we put in the number. And then this is the sum of the misclassified, which was 13. This hasn't been updated. It is 3. There are 3 misclassified things, which means that the misclassification rate, it is calculated inside of the thing there, but I'm gonna do it on my own as well because I am cool like that. If that is the only thing that makes you cool in this world, then whatever. 12,665, right? That is, and then take this times 100, that's the right thing. 2.3. 0.23. 24 at that point, actually. 368. So yeah, 2.4. 2.4%. And there's a percentage thing there, which is we have in the correct motherfucker. Cool. For the test data, we have these numbers here. Bim bam boom. That's a 1. I'm sorry, chat. It's a 0. Should have written 0. Now I need to move my mouse. Over there again. I'm very, very sorry. That was disgusting. I am generally considered a good person by myself or something. Oh, look, we have even the things here written out. How nice. How nice. I didn't even see that until now. We have 1, and then we have classification rate. There is the number. 3. That's a magic number. Yes, it is. Whatever, chat. Whatever, chat. N is 2115, right? That is true. That is what N this is. I just put in the wrong fucking number. I put a 5 instead of a 2. Did I say that? I don't know. I'm not gonna watch the fucking VOD and find out. Boom, bam, boom, and this number here, then 100 is 0.4. So 0.05, yes. 0.4. Let's put in the thing here. So I'm just making sure I'm removing the right thing. Yes, I am removing the right thing. 0.0447. 0.047? Yes. This one here correct now. Wait, fuck. No, this one's wrong. This should be next to 0 here. Because we're taking number times 100. 0.023. 24. 24. Yes. 0.024. Which is this number here. 0.024. Percentage. Yes. Percentage sign over there. Yes. Things make sense. Things are correct. Chat. Everything is awesome and such. We have now put in the numbers. Wait, is that? And that one is like double. Interesting. That makes no sense. Oh, no, wait. Yes, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense, actually. It makes perfect sense. That is what we would expect. So there's nothing strange about it. Bing, bang, boom. Cool. That looks correct enough to me to not. Is there supposed to be a thing? No. Good. I thought it was going to be a border on those sides here. But there aren't, chat. And that is lovely. Simply lovely, Max. When is the next F1 race? Next F1 race. I'm sorry, chat. I'm doing anything I'm supposed to do. It is on my birthday. Not this weekend, but the next weekend. Cool. It is in the middle of the day as well. How nice. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Where the fuck is that? Like Italy? It sounds like Italy. Emilia Romagna. Emilia Romagna. It is Italy. I think. Yes, it is Italy. I knew it was Italy here, right? It saw Italy, right? I was just like, yeah, that's the border of Italy. Yeah. And Milano is literally there. So yeah. Emilia Romagna. Emilia Romagna. North Italy. Bologna. All right. Parma. Reggio. I'm sorry. Okay. Ferrari. That's probably gonna say Ferrari, yes. Ferrari is probably like headquarters thing here or something, which is probably why they exist there. Right. Anyway, let's get back to the thing that I'm actually supposed to be doing. So I have other things I'm supposed to be doing. I am tired of myself now. I just want to do right thing and not wrong thing. That's the ultimate goal. That's what I want to do. I just want to do the right thing and not the wrong thing. Result. By filling in the following table. Should provide a supplementary material. Yes, it is. Yes. We can achieve very low misclassification rates on both training and dataset, which is a good choice of parameters for the Gaussian kernel SVM. Can you therefore expect the same error on new images? So first of all, we have to I'm just going to copy the questions. I don't know, maybe. On the other things, I haven't done that. I don't know. It's two. There's this apparently worth 4 points. Center results. I need to. Don't I need to write down somewhere what my gamma was? Think about it. All right, let's write a little text here about the things. A little something. Boom, boom, boom. Now looking at SVMs. State vector machines with kernels. With Gaussian kernels. I'm starting my sentences very similar to them, so I don't like that. SVM with Gaussian kernels. Optimizes the problem on or in the feature space. I'm just gonna copy there, and then that's a phi. I think that's a phi slash phi. This needs to be in math mode. Let's put it in math mode by adding this guy. And adding this guy, phi z equals phi of x. These things should probably be like bolded as well. They are bolded in the thing, and that shows that they are a vector. Everything there is a vector. So let's do it that way. Don't know if it's doing it. It's probably not. Somewhere in the ancient mystic trajectories, we were free. That's a magic number. Yes, it is. Whatever, John. Whatever. I kind of want to listen to the fucking music stuff. I think it stopped like now. I'm gonna listen to the 3 is a magic number. So 3 is a magic number. There is a telephone company in Sweden who, when you called someone who was on their network, it would play this song. So when I think about this song, like I hear the start of this song, 3, it's a magic, and then I hear the in my fucking head, right? Because you're calling someone. I think that is kind of cute. I wonder if someone's uploaded like a version of that. Probably. That's just like added the thing in. Schoolhouse Rock. Oh, it's from Schoolhouse Rock. I have listened to like one other song from them. Knowledge is path. Okay. Regardless. Just is. It's a magic number. Oh my god, I'm dying. That's a magic number. I can't focus. I'm just gonna sit here and just enjoy. It's so cute. The woman have a little baby. The things the family. I think it's so fucking cute. Big number. I just genuinely think that it is. Free's Magic Number was the first by air date of the classic Saturday morning Schoolhouse Rock multiplication rock series that appeared in commercials from during Saturday morning cartoons. In commercial form during Saturday morning cartoons. Cool. Shadow's original 50 years ago has no business being this much of a banger. This is true. From Schoolhouse Rock to Dillasdale to Spider-Man No Way Home. The Power 3 never has. Tom, Toby, and Andrew. 3 really proved to be the magic number in NVH. I have no fucking clue what this is referring to. I feel like such a fucking boomer sometimes. It drilled it into my brain when I was 10 years old and still is almost 2 decades later. I just found a way to stay dormant for. Dormant? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Okay. I am so sorry, Chad. I am once again being distracted. Instead of on the data directory. I'm just literally saying the same fucking sentence they are saying, but in like I don't know. Let's not even add that part because at that point, like I'm just restating what they're saying, which I mean I've done that a few times on the thing, right? That's whatever. This Gaussian kernel requires an extra hyperparameter called, or I need a word called there, just gamma slash gamma. It's gamma, right? I'm fairly certain it's a small gamma in the film. Doesn't it mean math mode to fucking make a gamma? I'm gonna kill myself. No, don't do that shit in Minecraft. I'm gonna kill myself in Minecraft. Let me remove my nonsense here. Required anymore, Alejandro. This parameter was tuned with the help of a grid search where math mode slash gamma equals 0.01. Is that the number? Fairly certain that was the number. Yes, 0.01. Proved to have the lowest test error out of all options. Out of all tested values between tested values. It's good enough for me, bro. Free in the family. Provided below is a filled out table with the details. Bam, chat. That is saying fucking nothing. But like, okay, let's have a look here. It's just a 5-point question. I'm frozen. Just a 5-point question. They don't want me to explain the code. They just want to see that I have the correct results, right? Yeah, present your results similar to test key 5 by filling in the following table. I'm just filling in the table. And then the next, like, a question of understanding is then coming in the next part, right? In exercise 14. I might actually push those together because, I mean, the fuck else do I have to, right? Like, it's going to save us a page and it's going to look a little nicer because this is not a super like, weird question. We can achieve very low misclassification rates on both train and test data with a good choice of parameters for the Gaussian kernel SVM. Can we therefore expect the same error on new images? Explain why such a conclusion would be false. As can be seen in exercise 13, it is possible to achieve very low misclassification rates for both the training data, training data, the training and test data. If we choose test data, It is possible to achieve very low misclassification rates, both on the training and test data. Misclassification rates? One word? No, it doesn't. It does not like the word misclassification. Awkward action size be a big word. Not a fucking name. Fuck you. New images. It is not necessarily a foregone conclusion. It is, however, not necessarily. That's not a necessarily spelled. That's unnecessarily spelled. Necessarily. Isn't necessarily a fucking word? Necessarily. What? It is not necessarily a foregone conclusion that the same low error occurs on new images. Right. As our model has specifically trained on the ones and the zeros that are in the dataset. If a new image, for instance, is flipped or tilted, if the image, for instance, is flipped or tilted, our solution is unlikely unlikely? Why the fuck does that look like a word to me anymore? Or can I fucking spell solution? I don't know what a solution is spelled. Yes, it is. Good. It's spelled instance wrong. Instance. Like I'm typing too fast for my own fingers, right? It's not that I don't know how instance is spelled. Or tilted or solution. Tilted or solution is unlikely to be able to identify them correctly. I mean, it also depends, right? Like, what do we mean by new images? Also, remember it is also key to remember that we are only doing binary. I don't know if this is a point even from a binary classification. Classification of ones and zeros. If new image contains a 2, we won't identify it. I don't know, it's worth saying. Maybe that's a stupid fucking thing to say. Can bro fucking stop sleeping? No? There we fucking, how many fucking times did it? How does gamma affect the kernel? I just want to understand how. Good question. The gamma parameter in the RBF kernel controls how far influenced a single training example reaches. In other words, how tightly the decision boundary fits around the data points. Right. Yeah. It's in there, right? Hi, gammas. Exponential decay quickly with distance, right? Only points very close to each other have significant influence. Right. So, exactly. High gamma values. With a low gamma value, we allow the exponential of the kernel to decay slowly. Therefore, is there an EA in therefore? Maybe there is. Therefore, each point influences a large region around it. Making the model catch more of the broader picture. Let me think about exercise 14. I have currently written this text so far. Right? I just want to see, like, is there something that I'm like something obvious that I am missing there, right? Because he wanted me to choose the one which is the lowest test, right? That's what they said. That's actually, yeah, that's a really actually good point. It is not even a test. It is not a test set anymore when you're using it in the way we did here. And then I like the fucking listing things. Failure mode. That is sort of like I'm not gonna fucking take its fucking answer. Like, yeah, I agree. I would not want to be a thing. Alright. Goddamn shit, Coca-Cola is so fucking good. I'll probably need to throw away at very least the potatoes from the food I did. I don't know about the chicken. It's probably fine, but it's not great. It's my general feeling about those. They are at least a little like juicier or whatever, but I don't know. They're just not great in general in a lot of ways. Anyway. It's possible to do a very low application rate on both on training and test data. Same error occurrence. Same low error occurs on new images. Particular ones and zeros that are in the like to be able to identify them correctly. This can be like my last point. It's a worse point, right? It's unlikely to be able to identify them correctly. Also, new data could vary in thickness in ways that aren't representative of the data, the data set. Could vary in ways that aren't representative, aren't represented, should say, represented of the dataset. Another key point to mention is that when the model, what the fuck is it called? What the fuck is the word I'm looking for? The model, not model prediction. The model decision, the model. Fuck it. What is it called when you pick a certain parameter set? Yeah, this is a parameter called. Yeah, but like. On the model. The purity of the test set was abused in order to pick the best model. As such, we did not it has like a word, model, not model choosing. What is the word I'm looking for? It's model something. This would best be fixed by introducing keyfold validation. By introducing a validation test. A validation set. Using keyfold cross validation or other similar methods. I like keyfold cross validation, right? It's a good thing. Is it model selection? I think model selection is the word I'm looking for. Let's see if it figures that out. Fairly certain it's model selection. Yes, I fucking got it. It was model selection. Model selection. Selection. Something like this. A test set. So in English, right? That's probably there's supposed to be a apostrophe up there. Yeah, I am so fucking happy that I figured out the word model selection before ChatGPT did. And that's so fucking annoying, right? Because I knew I had the fucking word on the tip of my tongue. Model selection based on test data. You could not select the final model using the test data. Yes, you need a validation set. Which is what, like, I mean, I don't know if they're like trying to like make a little trap for us or something, right? But that is one thing that we do need to. Don't know if I like this part here. I might actually just kill it off. Because this is, I mean, that's the fucking hook, line, and sinker, right? Vision letter. The model, it is going great now. The model has specifically trained on the particular ones and zeros that are in the dataset. A new image, for instance. Yeah, that's probably a better way to write it. That's a better way of writing that, yes. Should be a big P. I actually like the word quite there. That's actually a good word choice by the little guy. kind of hate this point here. Right, because it's such a whatever point, right? Like, yes, you are doing binary classification. You can't do multi-classification when you're doing binary classification. Like, it's such a fucking filler point that. So it depends, right? Who who is reading the thing I'm writing, right? If this is like an explanation for someone who is very, very new to machine learning and they don't know what the word binary means, then it could be like worth to iterate that point in the end of this thing here, right? Like, maybe. That's a fucking big ass maybe. And I feel like my fucking point about like the gamma, because this was just the best gamma that we found, right? Now we found it in a flawed way, which I mentioned, right? But it's still the best gamma that we found. Tested leakage, yeah, tested leakage. These points can be addressed somewhat in order to increase the likelihood of reaching generalization. Like, I don't know if that's a good way of writing it, but give me another list. Right, so I have our items list here. So the first augment, do data, perform data augmentation. Perform data augmentation in order to increase training examples, increase the amount of data, and improve situation model can be used, increasing generalization. Add sign. I'm gonna move this sentence. The test set leakage problem would best be fixed by introducing a validation set by using quick validation or similar methods. I don't even know if there are other methods. Yes, there are. Something like this. End of document. Cool. Cool. We have now written things. Oh, it goes over the thing. Well, in that case, let it have its own page. New page. I thought I wasn't going to write this much, but I ended up with a few points. Yeah, we can perform data augmentation. That'll help. Very well. Not be represented by the dataset. Quite simply, there's a lot of ways to draw numbers. And the centered, cleaned. Is an ideal situation. There isn't like a fix for that, except just like right, like you just need more data, right? And that's always the fucking answer, right? So that's like that is such a boring answer, but it should be probably mentioned, right? That like new data would have to be performed in a similar like constrained environment, like this. I'm very happy that like these data sets exist, right? There was another famous one with like butterflies and another one with like flowers. Those I have encountered multiple times. I wonder if there's a good YouTube video on like famous data sets. That would be a not super interesting YouTube video. I'm gonna Google that. New skins, tournament results, and the return of a rival Reddit. Cool. Faster. Whatever. Famous data sets. Not the best. I want famous. Yep. Best places to find data sets for your projects. Kind of what I wanted, but I wanted like someone to just like compile. Have I watched this video? 3 data sets for your next project, right? So there, I don't know. Those are likely to be rather famous, at least in like an academic setting, right? Because you know, and it would be fun like top 10 data sets of all time, right? Top 10 most influential data sets, shit like that. That'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, so I'm sort of done. I mean, I think there's like some other. I need to expand. Where is it? This one. I need to write something about this one. And I need to explain here. And I need to put in my answer here, which I started doing yesterday. And then I was like, I don't want to do it. Then we're done. Then we are done. So that's good. I'm thinking about like going on a very small walk to like reset myself a little and such. So I think I'm gonna do that, and probably turn off the stream and be done in like 2 hours, and then I'm gonna eat some dinner, and then I'm going to do the other course. That's the goal, and then for a few hours, and then yeah, do some stuff there, and then like I need to refactor some code and such, right? But that can be sort of done tomorrow. Probably. Maybe I'll do that once because I need to spend a little bit of time. Yeah, it is moving forward, just slowly and painfully, right? Like, it just takes time to write things and to make sure I understand them and such. And that's the whole point of the project, right? In a lot of ways. And in other ways, you could say, man, you should not be sitting here and Googling famous data sets, right? And that is a good point. But it's just sort of how my fucking brain operates in some sense, right? But I should probably just gently, refocus instead of giving into that urge, sort of, and like not train my brain to like let it fucking run away like that. Because I think that has gotten worse over the last 5 years, something like that, post-COVID, sort of. Yeah. Because even when I set myself up in like positions like this, right, where I could have, like, like there's not a consequence to me, like, ooh, a squirrel, but it do kind of be like that, Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was fun. This was a great time. I think it helped to just having a reason to talk a little, like, helps me to focus sometimes. It was one of those days where I felt like I could use chat to help, right, or whatever, to be able to talk a bit. So I enjoyed it. I am very, very soon to be done. This is going to be turned in tomorrow. Everything will be okay. I always leave these sort of projects feeling like, oh, I wish I'd understood it better and blah, 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 right? I always have a small amount of anxiety about all that because I really like what I'm doing, so I want to really understand it and be really good at it, right? I wish there's like, oh yeah, I'm the goat, right? But I'm just some bloke. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm learning. I'm having a good time. It's all gonna be okay. But I do need to stop for the day here. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.